Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 369 and 370. Let's just jump right into it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We aren't asking a lot, okay? Goddamn, we post like all the time. Jeez. The least you could do is do something, I don't know. Or check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions and 1 week ahead of edited reactions. But most of all, we hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Blasting off again. Just keeps going. Now I remember the super crucial detail that I should have been thinking of the whole time.
Shusui.
Quick, docking formation. Interesting.
It should be denser, right? Ooh, it's a way heavier blow now.
Whoa.
That's a big upgrade.
I like that.
We're gonna watch that special. We haven't watched it yet, but people told us to watch it. Oh boy! Oh shit!
Whoa!
Look at him go. Fuck.
Damn.
Zoro's so sick.
Wait a minute. It's amazing how, like, I say it every time, but he's just so agile.
Yeah.
For something so huge. Yeah, this is not a place for Luffy.
I feel like Usopp should have been the one to deliver that information, because he's the one who fought him and used that against him. Then you stand a chance. Yeah.
Less than 30 minutes.
Oh, so only 50 episodes. Yeah. Fog should definitely help, right?
Maybe Nami could even make some more fog.
Oh, true.
Running out.
Chibi domo. They hit an iceberg or something? What's going on?
Oh.
Current.
The sky. Oh. That's really not good. Oh. Set them completely off track. Just to raise the stakes up even more. So now we really gotta move on.
Oh no. Well, just bury yourselves or
Yeah,
get inside. You'll be fine if you get inside. The Star of Hope.
What? Moria's like, I don't give a shit.
All these shadow guys are like, our people are gonna get roasted and then we're just gonna be dead.
Yet again, just being so dumb.
Because I don't care.
Oh.
Oh.
They're like opposite.
Yeah. One's flipped upside down.
Yeah. I was like, I'm really loving this like shape lately.
Is that how they're gonna get their shadows back? Is Kuma's just gonna murder this guy? It's probably got something to do with Blackbeard, right? You think?
Yeah, well, he was talking about that, so it must. The only warlord who does the government's bidding. That's kind of crazy.
Or is he just gonna say that? So he's already been. Either it's preemptive, or it's because they wanted Luffy and they give him the spot, right? But now he.
Did they say that?
I thought so.
I didn't.
I thought that's what he said, that he was gonna capture Luffy or kill Luffy, and then they would grant him the spot.
Oh.
I thought. Maybe I'm making that up, but I thought that's why he went after Ace, was to bait Luffy, or I mean, I think we thought about that. I'm confusing details that we definitely heard and things that we interpreted. So yeah, I don't know. I
don't think it was because he thought that Luffy was like in line. I think it was just because that was like a.
It was a bounty thing. I thought
Yeah.
it was to do with the bounty. After proving his strength. So they sent Kuma to aid Moria.
Ooh. Not worried about you. I think you're weak.
Oh my god, this is a different side of Moria.
Yeah.
Now his pride of being a warlord is on the line.
Well, Crocodile was a lot better than you, and he lost. Right. I'm sure it's gonna go exactly as you plan, since you're so powerful.
What? Is there like a mech?
He pops out of there in a mech.
It looked like he was in a pilot seat.
Yeah.
Oh, what? How did you get in there?
Is everyone else also in there, or did he just teleport into there?
Probably with Kuma, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Kuma put him in there,
Then
maybe?
that would be him. That would be Kuma helping.
Maybe.
And Moria wouldn't like something like that.
Now you need to dock.
Yeah, he's got a mech.
He's doing
you
the
need
same
a mech.
shit.
Just. Let's go, little Luffy bomber.
He really is Luffy Bomber now.
I like
Oars Bomber! The foreshadowing. This is Goda at work.
Do you see he was in his outfit?
It was, whatever, Choppa Man.
Yeah.
And people want us to skip the fillers. We would have missed the foreshadowing.
What do you mean don't get hyped up? He's a mech. Of course he's gonna be hyped up.
Now he's back to normal. You can do it, Chopper Man.
It does simplify things. We gotta take them down together. Ronan just makes a bunch of hands underneath Moria and launches him out.
Yeah, just yanks him right out of there.
Says, don't let them cook. Faster, Usopp.
He's there to give him orders.
This is what we've been missing.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes.
Awesome.
What a good way to end off the episode.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell
The
yeah.
salt Usopp, the pose. That was great. This is a good episode. I like that. I like I like the oars bomber. Now that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Moria's piloting. I like him. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure before oars was revealed, we were joking that it was gonna be a giant mech or something.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh, it's gonna be the Luffy bomber, and then it wasn't. But Oda clearly had the same ideas as us and was like, okay, I didn't go with the Luffy bomber, and I kind of regret that missed opportunity. So
I
we're
feel
gonna
like he
do
probably
it.
planned
No,
it.
yeah.
Because there's the little sail, like, stitching, you know, that he's coming out of.
Yeah. It was, but I feel like he must have known that people thought that it was gonna be a Luffy bomber type of thing.
Maybe.
And then was like, no, but then it's like, actually, yes, you know? Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. I like that it also waited so long for the reveal as well, like, so that you think that, like, oh, we know everything about oars. Like, there's nothing, the only thing I don't know is I don't know how Moria got in there.
Kuma, probably. Or
yeah.
just, you know, maybe sailed in on his shadow. I don't know.
Maybe.
His shadow can, like, fly and stuff.
I like this whole conversation with Kuma here when they're talking about, like, apparently he's the only one, because they said before, like, he used to be, like, the worst one. Like, he was so horrible, but now he's the only warlord that actually does his job, essentially, and does what he's told, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So he's coming here, and he didn't get ordered to help Moria, he just, like, you know, got, he's just like, oh, I'm offering you assistance, essentially, you know? His character is very interesting. I also like how we know, well, we can kind of interpret his power a little bit better, because we thought, like, oh, why is he, he, like, asks them, we're like, does he just ask them, like, for something to do? But it seems like that's a crucial part of his ability, and if you don't answer, then he can't hurt you. Maybe, because
What are you talking about, sorry?
Kuma asked Moria, where would you like to be?
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like, no, I know how your power works, I'm not answering. Which leads me to believe that, you have to answer in order for the power to be able to be affected. Which is interesting, because then that becomes the type of power that's, like, super overpowered, being able to teleport people away, but also it has to be a surprise, and you can't use it on people who know you and know about your power.
Yeah.
Which then, like, kind of evens it out a bit, you know?
Yeah. I wonder how else it's useful, though, because, that's a big limitation, and if you think of, like, the closest thing is, like, Bluno. It's like, Bluno had a similar thing where it was very specific conditions, and then once we learned more about it, that was just one application, and it turns out that it's useful in a much more broader and honestly, like, way more useful way than just creating a door to a wall and leaving no trace. But I was just sorry I got distracted. I was trying to find where the whole thing with what Blackbeard said was in episode 325. I want to try and find it. I don't know why that. Why did it go to English? Yeah, he's gonna kill Luffy as a gift to the government. Yeah, so anyway, he said that he was gonna give Luffy as a gift to the government. I assume, like, he was under consideration last time we heard when whatever that dude, the mime-looking guy from his crew, showed up to the Five Elder Stars meeting and was like, I nominate Blackbeard, Marshall D. Teach Blackbeard. And then, so he was like under consideration, and killing Luffy now that he did all that shit in Eni's lobby was gonna be a tribute to prove his worth, because like Kuma said in this episode, he's unproven as a captain. So he spent like decades in Whitebeard's crew apparently, and is trying to prove himself so that he gets to that status, so that he, you know, I guess gets more resource or gets more of a reputation because he wants to be king of the pirates. So yeah, oh, did I close the wrong thing? Oh no, this is just, it's a flashback in the episode. Yeah, so there you go. And he didn't know that Ace was Luffy's brother until he got there, but I think that it will come back eventually. Anyway, now Kuma's here.
Yes, and Moria got heated in a way that he hasn't, because so far Moria has just been like, honestly quite boring in terms of like a big bad villain. Like, he's literally just been sitting there like, I'll get my shadows to get you, like just being kind of annoying. But then he just gets so incredibly like, his whole thing is that he's kind of just been being lazy. And then gets so offended when someone like questions his abilities and his power at all. You know, and then he finally jumps into action because he was so not on a timeline. Like, I don't even know if he would have bothered to go down and like pilot oars, because especially now that they went out of the fog, because, you know, half of them would die from that. Yeah, and he'd lose a bunch of his minions to people, because a lot of the real people are just there on the island. But who cares? He can just get more. Yeah. But at the same time, maybe also because we're out of the fog. Like, he was like, whatever, I don't need fog. But if Luffy gets got by the sun, then he loses oars, which is, like, would also be not good for him. Yeah, that was this was a very exciting episode. I feel like Kuma's introduction into this, like, you know, sort of final part of this arc is really, like, turning up the heat a lot, big time. And, like, subtly, he's not just, like, info dumping so much, but it's like from the moment he shows up, you know, like, you're like, oh, who's this guy? And then he's like talking to Luffy, and you're like, oh, or he's talking to Nami or whatever, and he's like talking about Luffy, and you're like, oh, he kind of knows a lot. Like, what's this guy doing? And then he comes in here and tells all this, and it's just like, you know, damn, like he's intimidating and intriguing, and I feel like it's just what this arc needed, you know? Like, I feel like it's just, it's so far, like, the arc has been so much on, like, the vibes of it, and now that we're in the final fight, I feel like this was really needed in order to, like, get me reinvested and really, really keep my attention, as this fight's probably gonna go on for a while. Yeah. It just gives you something new to think about, Big turning point, yeah, because the whole final battle, as it has been, was built up the whole, like, most of the time, and for many episodes, and then it was just gonna be that fight until they eventually, like, it was very linear. Yeah. But adding this, it really shakes up the intentions and the actions of Moria, which is, I feel like, the one. He's been very passive, you know, so it makes him active, and that changes the way that the arc is going to unfold. Yeah, and it also kind of makes you wonder, because before it's like, oh, we defeat Moria, we win, essentially. There's not other people around. But now that there's another warlord, it's like, if we defeat Moria, is Kuma gonna step in, like he said, or because he got told not to, is he gonna not and then report back? He wasn't told not to. Well, he just wasn't told. He just wasn't told not to by Moria. Oh yeah. Moria was like, "Don't interfere with me," basically. You know. But he was just there to report to Moria that
Blackbeard is being named a warlord?
I guess so.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to look back, was because so Blackbeard was going to prove himself to the government that he was warlord material by delivering Luffy, who's like this newfangled criminal and badass pirate now. So last we see, he's fighting Ace, and then next we see he's being approved. So he must have, instead of Luffy, just turned in Ace. Yeah. Right? That's what we're. Yeah, that's the information. But like, I'm saying because they didn't say that. They didn't say, oh, he turned in Ace and now he's being. They're leaving that up to us to put together the idea of what he did, because before he was just considered. Now Kuma is making the rounds saying he's approved, and to talk because they were. He was sent here to let Moria know, because they don't want Moria to get killed and then have to fill another slot for the warlords. I don't know why they need 7. Is there I feel like that's something that we haven't touched on. Is there a magic reason why they need 7 people?
I don't know.
Is 7 a magic number for them?
Or maybe it's just because they had 7, so then to have 6 with like.
Oh, it's a PR thing, yeah.
Like with Moria, I mean, like if he's weak enough to get defeated, and he's apparently not obeying them anyway, because Kuma's apparently the only one obeying them, then it's like it would probably be better for the world government if Moria was just gone. But then it would be like, hey, Luffy takes out Crocodile, they try and cover that up. Luffy takes out Enies Lobby, you can't fully cover that one up. Luffy then goes and kills another warlord. Like, that's just mocking them at that point.
It's bad PR for the world government. Why they need excellent PR is a question that remains to be seen, other than just, I don't know, because the only civilians we've seen are like restaurant owners. like, oh no, the world government got their ass kicked. Oh well, I guess I should be worried while I make my shrimp cocktails for my customers.
They're like, as long as it's not anywhere near me, I am fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's a show of strength. It's all about power and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how things go as they go. It is an interesting way to deliver. That's why I wanted to check. It's an interesting way to deliver that information, to have Kuma like confirm it, but he's not gonna say all the stuff about Ace necessarily or what's going on with that. But it's just like, if you're paying attention, if you're not paying attention, you could miss that that's what's going on. But if you it doesn't take, it's not like it takes a lot of attention. It just takes a little bit of memory and like, oh wait, so then would that mean that Blackbeard did, or whatever, he fulfilled whatever conditions were necessary. Interesting way to do exposition there. I like that. And now we're gonna see oars. Bomber.
And Zoro was going crazy.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Yeah,
this
Zoro
episode
with
was like
sword.
A lot was happening, but yeah, like the sword's heavier and he hasn't quite mastered it, but it's already giving him more powerful attacks.
Yeah, it's almost like a big blunt weapon for him right now. That's like way heavier and better and et cetera, et cetera. That's why he meant like the building around got damaged, because oftentimes when he's slicing perfectly, it's just like a clean slice and it like destroys everything and everything crumbles by falling, but like the slice is clean. Now it's like chunking out of the building. So it's it shows it again. It's cool because it's a big upgrade for him, but it's not the tip of the. It's only the tip of the iceberg. Where there's more for him we can see him evolve and see maybe over the course of this fight, see him clarify his connection to this sword, and get a taste of it. It's great power scaling stuff, and it's just really cool to see like a good upgrade, and it feels well earned because he had to fight Ryuma to get it, and that was attached to Brook's backstory. Like that's shonen fighting done perfectly is when there's all these like emotional personal stakes tied in with this escalation of power and everything, and it's tied in with the emotions and everything like that. It's cool. That's peak shonen stuff with the sword. Leave a like, subscribe, let's move on to the next one. I drank some milk. Helps grow them when you're growing. Come down to the wire.
Mm-hmm. I look at it, just cute. So shiny. Ooh.
Combo attack.
I love everyone's combo attacks. So good. Mmm.
Oh shit.
Dancing. It's mind over matter, oars. Damn it. I love that we're doing moves like this all the time now.
Yeah, me too.
Mm.
Oh, now he's gonna kick them?
Mm.
Jenga cannon.
Ooh. Damn.
You just knocked him back? They didn't break?
Damn it. That's what happens when you have a senior citizen on the crew.
Nice. Whoa!
Ooh. Is he gonna hop in there? I'm extra super this week.
He's gonna get in there and then what? He still has his shadow though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're noticing it too, Chopper.
What? That was a brutal hit.
Yeah.
No. We don't finish off Franky.
I don't even think about it.
What's gonna happen? Oh, is Luffy gonna arrive?
Yeah.
Nami. Does she have an Absalom shirt on?
Hell yeah. Someone should have hit Moria while he was getting electrocuted. Oh my god. It's like, don't call attention to me, idiot.
Get a hold of yourself.
Looking straight at her. No. What? No. What?
Wait, what? No way!
There's no way. Oh, I wonder if it's part of like the mech thing that he can like like
maybe,
the arms
yeah.
can get extended. Because there's no way. Oh. I don't know if okay is the right word. Such a punchable face. What do you think?
He has a punchable laugh, more like.
Yeah, he did something.
This is really bad, because if he can now do that, that's like his whole fighting style.
Yeah.
So he's not, that was like something holding him back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's
Luffy's
Luffy
lost.
Lost in the Forest? Classic. Oh my god. Risky brothers.
What? Yeah, what? That's Lola's, I guess, original
Human self, yeah.
personage.
The victim association. They're finally getting to the point, don't worry. Thank you. Can you freeze them?
What the hell? How does this help us at all? I guess like other than he can't die from the sunlight, but now he's gonna be controlled by somebody else, right?
It's freaky.
That doesn't look like him.
It's looking like a buggy. Whoa!
What the hell? It just happened. Who is this guy? So he just gets the abilities of whoever had the shadow?
We're gonna see sword fighting Luffy.
But if they're part of the Navy...
Oh.
We're gonna be shadow maxing? Well, you found the person with probably the strongest willpower in the entire fucking world.
Yeah. No, I'd be like, good, I'm glad they get their shadow back.
You just can't eat anything salty.
But luckily there's 30 minutes till sunrise. He looks so weird like that. Emo Luffy. $100 shadows?
What the hell?
Oh my god! What? Where'd you guys get that from? When'd you have that? You knew this was gonna happen. You knew he was
Is
gonna...
that like Oars' sword, maybe? Knife? I imagine.
So. You better hurry up if he only has 10 minutes.
I mean, this might be the strongest thing to ever exist if there were really powerful shadows. Where's his hat? Oh, it's on his back, I think.
It's like a choker now.
Yeah.
Nightmare
Luffy.
Oh my god. Did Zoro's shadow get in there?
He's just almost as bad as Zoro. Holy shit, Nightmare Luffy
I love
is
that.
born.
I love Lola making her comeback too.
Yeah.
I like how it's like, I was like, huh, who can we bring her out? It's like Lola, and it's like, okay, she was so obsessed with Absalom, but obviously her real person isn't, so she's just obsessed with marriage in general. I like that. That was fun. And
She kept her same name though, which is unique, I think.
Well, yeah, because we were saying that before of how Lola must have been taken a long time ago, but her personality seems so fresh. Like she's not just fighting and doing
Yeah.
Like,
so there must be
commented
something
on
with
that
her.
before.
Yeah, because exactly. She has kind of her own will. She can like beat up on Absalom or
Yeah.
like disobey some orders. And then that would actually be congruent with the fact that she kept her own name. And like, you know, I don't know how many memories she has, but still, you know, that's a lot of personality to just keep to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm excited for shadow maxing Nightmare Luffy.
Yeah, that's crazy. When they first put it in, he had like the dark under his eyes. He looked so just so different. It's so interesting. And I love Nami coming in with the climb attack, taking out oars.
So cool.
That was fun.
Hell yes.
And special attacks. Yeah, and Brook just like
Yeah, supersized Firebird star.
that was awesome.
Hell yeah. Check out the next one. That was really good. I'm just excited to see what
I
happens
just want to see what happens.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Patreon. Please subscribe. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye.